Hello and welcome to today's social media show. My name is Jonathan Pollinger and I'm here to give you a review of last week's social media news, specifically focusing on new features. And I'm going to be looking at Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, primarily because they are, first of all, they are the top three social networks by worldwide users. And they also tend to be the ones that the most activity happens around in terms of new features. Twitter and Pinterest don't actually come out with new features very often. And last week, as it happens, was a particularly busy week for news. So and new features, but must crack on. I do want to try and keep the show to 10 minutes this morning. So let's kick off with Facebook. And last week, Facebook launched a new service called a new app actually called Lasso. So this is for the kids really. It's not it's a bit of a news for you. It's not really a business feature, but it's basically a lip syncing app, which is particularly popular with kids who lip sync to their favorite songs, and it's really a sort of clone of a Chinese app called TikTok, which is very popular. But moving on to more business orientated developments over at Facebook. So first of all, I think let's talk about Messenger and the ability to unsend messages. So basically, Mark Zuckerberg has had this feature for a while, but he is was the only user on Facebook to have the unsend feature, the ability to kind of withdraw a message after you've sent it on Messenger. You can do this on WhatsApp. But this is now being rolled out more widely across the world, and more countries had the unsend feature last week. So very useful, both on the personal and the business side. So do look out for that. If you have any questions today, please do ask. Put the any questions you have in the comments below. If you have any comments, please do the same. And also, I'd like to know that you are watching. We are live, although of course you might be watching the replay. But if you're watching live, do please say hi so that I know that you're there. Also with Facebook, they have launched older news but they have launched Portal a few weeks back. So this is basically a video messaging device for the home. So how popular this will be, anybody's guess, because obviously there's clearly privacy concerns with putting a Facebook hardware device in your home. Well, let me ask you the question: Would you buy a Facebook Portal? But the news relevant to this week is that you can now watch YouTube on this device. It also supports apps like Amazon Alexa as well, so you can talk to your Portal. Good morning, Marjorie. Thanks for saying hi. Anybody else that's watching, do let me know that you're there. Also on Facebook, if you are struggling to come up with copy for your Facebook ads, or you're producing loads and loads of Facebook ads, you might be interested in this development, whereby Phrasee has been launched, Phrasee for Facebook. And this is a bit of artificial intelligence that creates Facebook ad copy. So it basically writes the text for your Facebook ads. So do look out for that. By the way, notes for today's show will be on my blog at pollinger.social.co.uk/blog. Note the new web address there, following my rebranding. And of course, if you want daily news, all these kind of like news items were covered as they happened throughout the course of last week on a daily basis. And you can subscribe to These Social Media Daily for free and get the daily news updates of new social networking features for free, delivered to you via WhatsApp. So simply go to pollingersocial.co.uk, and there's a nice easy to see button there. Just hit that button and nice easy sign up. Just let me know your WhatsApp number and you will start to receive these daily updates. Anyway, let's move on to Instagram news, keeping an eye on the time. Just 6 minutes left now. So Instagram, a couple of things with Instagram happening. So you can now react to stories using what's called quick reactions, basically emojis. But the big news from Instagram this week, regular viewers will know that I'm constantly banging on about Instagram shopping and how brilliant this is. I recently set up just last week set up Instagram shopping for client Arkle and Wills, cashmere providers of cashmere, on Instagram. So Instagram shopping is now available. So check that out, Arkle and Wills, if you fancy a cashmere scarf or hat or something, jumper or something like that. So if that's something you're interested in, of course, get in touch. But the big news this week: 3 new features for Instagram shopping. So first of all, you can have a collection now. So as a consumer, as you're browsing through Instagram, you can save products that you like to your own sort of shopping collection and then go back and buy them. So obviously this is great from a business point of view as well, if people are saving your items that they can buy to their collection. Secondly, there is a new revamped shop tab on business profiles, so that some people have had this shop tab for a while. So basically makes it clear to people that you are providing shopping, and again, all your content that you have for sale is in one place. So this is rolling out to everybody, and it's also being revamped for those people that have already had it. And thirdly, the ability to shop from videos. So you'll be able to add pretty soon, what's called shoppable tags. So businesses can put prices and descriptions on items within videos, and then shoppers can buy those. So some great features there for Instagram. Moving on to LinkedIn, lots of news from LinkedIn last week. So they've basically revamped from the ground up company pages. So about time too. I've always been pretty negative, pretty down on company pages on LinkedIn because there's not much that you can do with them. And there's a whole bunch of really, really good changes that I'll go through in a second, new excellent features. But however, it does seem that you still can't interact with other people and other business pages on LinkedIn, which for me is absolutely crucial. So I'm not quite sure why they haven't brought that in. Maybe some engineering or technical reason, but the new features are really good. So for example, you can add action buttons now to your page, things like sign up, learn more, and book now, and those kind of buttons to your page. You can upload PDF and Word documents, so you can share PDF and Word documents. You can share content to your employees, so always encouraging people to, if you have got a company page, for the employees to share the content. So this makes it really easy because you basically share your content out more widely to your employees, who in turn can then share it to their own networks. And that's a really good way of spreading awareness and making use of your company page. Might have been a couple of other bits and pieces as well that I might have missed. Oh yeah, content suggestion tool. So looks like LinkedIn is going to suggest content that you can post out there, which sounds really good. Good morning, Nigel. Great to have you on the show. Hope you find the content useful. What else from LinkedIn? Yeah, LinkedIn Learning has been revamped. Now, if you've not checked out LinkedIn Learning, definitely encourage you to do so. A whole bunch of really good video courses on there. So anything that you need to learn about, it is there. However, you do need to be on the premium business subscription. I've just noticed I've got a couple of minutes left now, so going to have to speed up a bit. Events. LinkedIn launching events, so that's fantastic news. So a bit like Facebook events, you can do sort of all the usual, and I do like that crossover between the online and the offline with LinkedIn launching events. They're basically going to pilot them in San Francisco and New York, but they are definitely rolling them out globally. And more details about the new style LinkedIn groups have emerged, and basically what's gonna happen is that they're going to be sort of integrated with the main sort of LinkedIn feed and main LinkedIn system, if you like, rather than be a standalone system. So do look out for LinkedIn groups, which have basically sort of died off in recent times. And a couple of other things, just something from Google, not strictly speaking social media, but quite an interesting one. This on Google Maps, customers can now message you, or will be able to message you very soon via Google Maps. So do make sure that your business is all listed nice and properly on Google Maps. And finally, just a quirky one, Ibis hotels in Geneva and Zurich have introduced social media sitters. So while you're relaxing by the hotel pool, you can basically get a social media sitter to do your social media and your Instagram for you. So that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to check out my website at pollingersocial.uk. Sign up to the Social Media Daily, the daily social media news. That's it for me. See you again soon on social media.